My neighbor moved out on a quiet Sunday morning. No moving truck, no goodbye, no noise, just gone. The house next door had always been normal, a small family, friendly but private. We'd exchange waves, nothing more. So when I noticed their driveway empty and their windows dark, I assumed they had simply relocated. But that night, something strange happened. At exactly 11:47 p.m., the kitchen light in their house turned on. I noticed it while washing dishes. The sudden glow caught my eye through the window. I paused, expecting someone to walk past the window or open a door. No one did. 10 minutes later, the light switched off. The next night, it happened again. Same time, same kitchen light. By the fourth night, curiosity turned into unease. The house was supposed to be empty. I knew it was. The mailbox was overflowing, and a for sale sign had appeared on the lawn. Still, every night at 11:47 p.m., a different light would turn on. Kitchen, living room, upstairs hallway. Always one light. Always for 10 minutes, then darkness again. I told myself it was a timer. Smart home systems do that, right? Lights switching on to make a house look occupied. But one evening while taking out the trash, I looked up at their house and froze. There was movement behind the upstairs curtain. Not clear enough to see a face, just the outline of someone standing still, watching. I went back inside and locked my doors. The next day, I called the real estate number on the sign. The agent sounded confused when I mentioned the lights. "No one has access to the property," she told me. "The house is vacant." That night, I set up my phone to record from my window. 11:47 p.m. The living room light flicked on. Through the lens, I watched carefully. Nothing moved for several minutes. Then, slowly, the curtain upstairs shifted. Not like it was blown by air, like someone gently pulled it aside. I replayed the footage over and over. There was definitely motion, intentional motion. I contacted the police the following morning and explained everything. They agreed to do a welfare check. 2 officers arrived that evening. I watched from my window as they entered through the front door. Minutes passed. Then one officer stepped outside and called for backup. Later, I learned what they found. The electricity to the house had been shut off weeks earlier. There was no power running to the building at all. And yet, every room upstairs showed signs someone had been living there. Blankets, empty food containers, water bottles, a chair placed directly beside the window facing my house. The officer told me something I still think about to this day. There were footprints in the dust upstairs, he said, but none leading to the front or back door. The house was cleared. The lights never turned on again. A new family moved in months later. Everything seems normal now. But sometimes, late at night, I still feel watched when I look out that window.